One scratch in this race, scratch number 5, Humid, leaving a field of 5. Number 1 is Past the Stars. Ryan Nelson on board, Cheryl and Lloyd Wiesecase own, Lloyd Wiesecase your trainer. Number 2, Anello, Bill Kinch owns and trains. Nicholas Patrick on board. Number 3, Nehemiah, Patricia Peugeot owns, Nellie Peugeot trains, Blanford Stewart the rider. Number 4, Sure M Fancy, Darlene Rowan owns, Les Adams trains, D.I. Benitez up. Number 5 is a scratch. And number 6, As He Rules. Laris Ellen, your rider, Lyle Magnuson owns and trains. There is your abbreviated field of 5 horses. At this time, we'll go through the rest of the scratches on the day. There's a few, so get your programs out and get your pens out and get ready. In race number 2, the 4-horse Louisiana Purchase is a scratch. It's race 2, number 4, Louisiana Purchase is a scratch. Race number 4, the 2-horse Checkered Cab is a scratch. That's race 4, number 2, Checkered Cab is a scratch. In race number 5, we have 2 scratches. The first scratch is number 3, This Is My Story, that's a scratch. And number 5, Ocanera is a scratch. Those are both in race 5. And race 6 is all clear so far. In race 7, there's 1 scratch, scratch number 3, Just Getting Even. That's number 7, race 3, scratch number 3, Just Getting Even. Those are the changes so far. We'll keep you posted should anything arise. Good luck and have a great day. And As He Rules is in, and we're loaded and at the post. They're off. On the inside, it is Past the Stars. Look out, Rider's down on number 3. Look out, heads up, everybody, Rider down. Anello is gunning up far outside for As He Rules. Inside from that, it is Sure M Fancy. Up the inside, you've got Anello. Trying to get to the rail is As He Rules, but that's all blocked up right now. Not going to get there. As He Rules on the outside, on the inside, Anello. In between horses, you've got Sure M Fancy. After that, it is Past the Stars. Round the finals, round that turn they go. Anello and Nicholas Patrick with the lead, now trying to pull away. Back in second place, now it is As He Rules. In third, you've got Sure M Fancy, and coming up fourth, it's Past the Stars. Into the final turn with the lead, Anello and Patrick still rolling along, but now coming As He Rules on the outside. Couldn't get that rail earlier. We'll take a run on the outside now. 2 lengths back from there to Sure M Fancy, and trailing is Past the Stars. Around the final turn they come, heading down the stretch, and Anello is heading for home, but on the outside, As He Rules still has a shot. On the inside, Anello on the outside, As He Rules. As they come to the wire, it's going to be Anello picking it up, 2-6-1-4. And we'll say congratulations to the winning connectors in race 1, number 1, Anello, ridden to victory by Nicholas Patrick. Bill Kinch owns and trains Anello. And here are your prices for race 1. Number 2, Anello, $11.50 win, $3.50 place, $3.30 show. And second, number 2, As He Rules, $2.10 place, $2.40 show. And number 1, Past the Stars, $3.40 show. $2 exactor, $13.60, and a $2 try, $38.70. Just a reminder, looking ahead to race 2, we have 1 scratch. You can scratch number 4, Louisiana Purchase. Also, the super factor is off in race 2. No super factor for race 2. And As He Rules is in, and we're loaded and at the post. They're off. On the inside it is Past the Stars. Look out, riders down on number 3. Look out, heads up everybody, rider down. Anello is gutting up, far outside for As He Rules. Inside from that it is Sure Am Fancy. Up the inside you've got Anello. Trying to get to the rail is As He Rules, but that's all blocked up right now. Not going to get there. As He Rules on the outside, on the inside, Anello. In between horses, you've got Sure Am Fancy. After that, it is Past the Stars. Round the final, round that turn they go. Anello and Nicholas Patrick with the lead, now trying to pull away. Back in second place, now it is As He Rules. In third, you've got Sure Am Fancy, and coming up fourth, it's Past the Stars. Into the final turn with the lead, Anello and Patrick still rolling along, but now coming As He Rules on the outside. Couldn't get that rail earlier. We'll take a run on the outside now. 2 lengths back from there to Sure Am Fancy, and trailing is Past the Stars. Are on the final turn. They come heading down the stretch, and Anello is heading for home, but on the outside, As He Rules still has a shot. On the inside, Anello on the outside, As He Rules. As they come to the wire, it's going to be Anello picking it up, 2-6-1-4. Alaris Ellen, Lyle Magnuson owns and trains. Number 3, Orlando Foster's up on Last Bloom, Veronica Oka Wells, Jermaine Wells, and Candace Royal own, Jill West, your trainer. Number 4 is a scratch, and number 5 is Quick 6. Bill Schmidt owns and trains, Trevor Simpson the jock. And rounding things out, number 6 is Jukesy, John Hollerwich owns, Nellie Peugeot trains, Blanford Stewart your rider. There is your abbreviated field of 5, and they're going to post in 6 minutes. 6 minutes to post. They're off. On the inside, it is Voodoo Palace out well up alongside Last Bloom. On the outside now, Quick Six gunning up. Quick Six with a big early move, guns up and gets to the lead easily. Back in second place, you've got Jukesy. In third on the inside, it's Last Bloom. Fourth place on the inside, Voodoo Palace. Now coming up is Irish Era. Up front with the lead. Quick Six and Trevor Simpson gunned up and got it. 3 lengths back from there to Jukesy. Another 2 lengths back from here to Last Bloom. 6, 7 lengths back from here to Voodoo Palace, and trailing is Irish Era. Into the straight away they go when Quick Six is flying along with a quarter mile to go. Jukesy might be the only horse with a shot, possibly Last Bloom. Now Last Bloom does kick. Oh, look out. Quick Six is hitting the wall on the outside. Jukesy flying on the inside. Last Bloom. Quick Six cashed in the chips. Now coming back a little bit. Around the final turn and down the stretch, it's a 3-horse race. On the outside, it's a Jukesy. On the inside, you've got Last Bloom. Jukesy and Last Bloom going to fight it out. On the inside, Last Bloom and Jukesy. Last Bloom picks up the victory on the inside. 3-6-1-5. And we'll say congratulations to the winning connections in race 2, number 3, Last Bloom. Ridden to victory by Orlando Foster, Veronica Oka Wells, Jermaine Wells, and Candace Royal Own. Jill West is your trainer. Here are your prices. Number 3, Last Bloom, plays $4.80 win. 4.10 plays $2.50 show. And second, number 6, Jukesy, $4.20 plays $2.60 show. Number 1, Voodoo Palace, $3.30 show. $2 daily double, $47.10. $1 exactor was $7.30. $2 try, $83.50. And there are no changes in race 3. Everything is clean so far. They're off. On the inside, it is Voodoo Palace out well up alongside Last Bloom. On the outside now, Quick Six gunning up. Quick Six with a big early move, guns up and gets to the lead easily. Back in second place, you've got Juxie. In third on the inside, it's Last Bloom. Fourth place on the inside, Voodoo Palace. Now coming up is Irish Era. Up front with the lead. Quick Six and Trevor Simpson gunned up and got it. 3 lengths back from there to Juxie. Another 2 lengths back from there to Last Bloom. 6, 7 lengths back from there to Voodoo Palace, and trailing is Irish Era. Into the straight away they go when Quick Six is flying along with a quarter mile to go. Juxie might be the only horse with a shot, possibly Last Bloom. Now Last Bloom does kick. Oh, look out. Quick Six is hitting the wall on the outside. Juxie flying on the inside. Last Bloom. Quick Six cashed in the chips. Now coming back a little bit. Around the final turn and down the stretch, it's a 3-horse race. On the outside, it's a Juxie. On the inside, you've got Last Bloom. Juxie and Last Bloom going to fight it out. On the inside, Last Bloom and Juxie. Last Bloom picks up the victory on the inside. 3-6-1-5. Number 1 is Visions of Joy. D.I. Benita is up. Barn and Ranch is on. Les Adams trains. Number 2, 1 to go. Bill Kinch owns and trains. Nicholas Patrick on board. Number 4 is Parker's Silence. Jacqueline Smith owns and trains. Jose Rocha up. And number 5, Smart as Attack. Gordon Howe owns. Gary Marks trains. Trevor Simpson the jockey. Rounding things out, number 6 is Madeira Time. Ellison Clapton owns and trains. Antonio Larios in the irons. There is your field of 6, and they're going to post in 5 minutes. 5 minutes to post. Now less than 1 minute to post. The starter has given the call. This field of 6 proceed to the 5.5 furlong 5.5 furlong starting gate. Less than 1 minute to post. The starter has given the call. This field of 6 proceed to the 5.5 furlong starting gate. Less than 1 minute to post. The starter has given the call. This field of 6 proceed to the 5.5 furlong starting gate. Less than 1 minute to post. And the horses have now reached the starting gate area and are proceeding to load for race 3. Time steps in nicely, and we are at the post. And they're off. Ooh, a little crowding there on the inside. Jumping up fast is Wanna Go, center of the track for Parker's Prince, right up alongside Smart as Attack. Now up the inside is Visions of Joy, looking a little rough right now. Coming as well is Sandbed, along with Madeira Time. In front of the grandstand, 2-horse match race right now. On the inside, Wanna Go. On the outside, Parker's Prince. These two are locked up with the early speed. On the inside rail is Smart as Attack. Out from there, you've got Madeira Time, and back from there wide is Visions of Joy, and trailing is Sandbed. Into the straightaway they go with the lead now. Wanna Go and Nicholas Patrick are trying to take off. Coming back is Parker's Prince. Now getting some ground. Smart as Attack is coming up into third. Fourth place belongs to Madeira Time, and fifth is Visions of Joy, and trailing is Sandbed. Around the final turn they come with the lead. Still is Wanna Go cruising along nicely now. Now up into second, Smart as Attack takes advantage of a wide blown turn there by Parker's Prince. Around the final turn they come in, down the stretch, and Wanna Go is heading for home. In second place, Smart as Attack, trying to close with every step is Smart as Attack, but up a wire, Wanna Go hangs on, 2-5, your top two. And we'll say congratulations to the winning connections. And they're off. Ooh, a little crowding there on the inside. Jumping up fast is Wanna Go, center of the track for Parker's Prince, right up alongside Smart as Attack. Now up the inside is Visions of Joy, looking a little rough right now. Coming as well is Sandbed, along with Madeira Time. In front of the grandstand, 2-horse match race right now. On the inside, Wanna Go. On the outside, Parker's Prince. These two are locked up with the early speed. On the inside rail is Smart as Attack. Out from there, you've got Madeira Time, and back from there wide is Visions of Joy, and trailing is Sandbed. Into the straightaway they go with the lead now. Wanna Go and Nicholas Patrick are trying to take off. Coming back is Parker's Prince. Now getting some ground. Smart as Attack is coming up into third. Fourth place belongs to Madeira Time, and fifth is Visions of Joy, and trailing is Sandbed. Around the final turn they come with the lead. Still is Wanna Go cruising along nicely now. Now up into second, Smart as Attack takes advantage of a wide blown turn there by Parker's Prince. Around the final turn they come in, down the stretch, and Wanna Go is heading for home. In second place, Smart as Attack, trying to close with every step is Smart as Attack, but up a wire, Wanna Go hangs on, 2-5, your top two. And thank you so much. And there is the call to pulse for race number 4. Going to sprint things up on you. 3 furlongs in distance. Triactor exacta wagering only. Win place show. Number 1 is Green Beret. Cheryl and Lloyd Wissake's own. Lloyd Wissake's trains. Ryan Nelson on board. Number 2 is a scratch. And number 3 is Sharp Petty. Bruce Fenton owns. Nellie Pigeot trains. Blanford Stewart the jock. Number 4 is Czar's Star. Lois McElhinney owns. Nellie Pigeot trains. Laris Ellen rides. Number 5, Bell Zone, Elvin Crosschild owns and trains, Andrew Wright in the irons. And number 6, Orlando Foster rides, Aurora and Shot, Bill West and Scott Conrad own, Jill West trains. There is your field of 5 going to post in 7 minutes, 7 minutes to post. And they're off. Nice, clean, even start. Jumping up with a bit of early speed is Sharp Petty. Right up alongside Czar Star on the inside. Green Beret. There's your front 3. Up from there, we've got Bell Zone and Aurora and Shot. Up front with the lead, Sharp Petty now. Right there in second place, Czar's Star. On the outside, third, Aurora and Shot. Fourth on the inside, Green Beret, and back from there is Bell Zone. Around that final turn they come, and Sharp Petty with the lead is heading for home. Sharp Petty with the lead coming now from off the pace. It is Aurora and Shot chasing in second, but at the wire, Sharp Petty hangs on 3-6-1. Your top 3. And we'll say congratulations to the winning connections. Number 3, Sharp Petty, ridden to victory by Blanford Stewart. Bruce Fenton knows, Nellie Pigeot trains. Here are your prices. Number 3, Charpetti, $5 to win, $2.50 place, $2.20 show in second. Number 6, Aurora and Shot, $8 place, $4.10 show. And number 1, Green Beret, $3.50 show, $2 exactor, $15.30, $2 try, $50.70. And they're off. Nice, clean, even start. Jumping up with a bit of early speed is Charpetti. Right up alongside Zara Star on the inside. Green Beret. There's your front three. Out from there, we've got Bellzone and Aurora and Shot. Up front with the lead, Charpetti now. Right there in second place, Zara Star. On the outside, third, Aurora and Shot. Fourth on the inside, Green Beret, and back from there is Bellzone. Around that final turn they come, and Charpetti with the lead is heading for home. Charpetti with the lead coming now from off the pace. It is Aurora and Shot chasing in second, but up a wire. Charpetti hangs on 3-6-1. Your top three. And leading things off, number 1 is Amita Jakes, Trevor Simpson on board, Jacqueline Smith owns and trains. And number 2 is Mandela Fever, Ron David owns and trains, Antonio Larios the jock, 3's a scratch. Number 4, Laris Allen up on Ain't Tellin', Lyle Magnuson owns and trains. Number 5 is a scratch, and number 6 is Worldwide Blame. Jose Rocha on board, Bev Stockwell owns, Bucky Stockwell trains. There is your abbreviated field of 4, traveling 6 furlongs, post time in 6 minutes. Post. And they're off. On the inside, Meet It Jake's out well. Out from there, it's Mandela Fever. Further outside, Ain't Tellin'. Far outside for Worldwide Blame. Up front, Meet It Jake's has the early speed right now. In second, now moving up, it is Ain't Tellin'. Ain't Tellin' and Meet It Jake's are going to be locked up in a speed duel. On the outside, Worldwide Blame, and trailing is Mandela Fever. Up front now with the lead, it is Ain't Tellin', cruising along nicely out wide in second place, Worldwide Blame. Third place belongs to Meet It Jakes, and trailing is Mandela Fever. Into the straightaway they go, and with the lead, Ain't Tellin' and Laris Allen taking no prisoners. Out wide, it is Worldwide Blame, and second now being passed by Meet It Jakes, and trailing is Mandela Fever. With the lead going into the final turn, Ain't Tellin' and Laris Allen cruising along. Meet It Jakes now as regrouped and may pose a challenge. Coming up as well, it's Mandela Fever. Around the final turn they come, and down the stretch, and Ain't Tellin' is heading for home. Meet It Jakes is chasing out wide now from second place, but this one is going to go to Ain't Tellin', and Laris Allen picks up the victory 4-1, 2-6. And we'll say congratulations to the winning connections in race 5, number 4, Ain't Tellin', ridden to victory by Alaris Ellen, Lyle Magnuson owns and trains. Here are your prices. Number 4, Ain't Tellin', $5.80 win, $2.90 place, $2.10 show in second. Number 1, Meet at Jake's, $3 place, $2.10 show. Number 2, Mandela Fever, $2.10 to show, $10.30 on the 4-1 exacta on a $2 ticket. And looking ahead to race 6, it is the maiden stakes races. There are no changes, no scratches, no rider changes, no nothing. Race number 7, the 3-horse Just Getting Even is a scratch. And there are your changes on the day so far. And we are at the post. And they're off on the inside. Meet at Jake's out well. Out from there, it's Medela Fever. Further outside, Ain't Tellin'. Far outside for Worldwide Blame. Up front, Mita Jakes has the early speed right now. In second, now moving up, it is Ain't Tellin'. Ain't Tellin' and Mita Jakes are going to be locked up in a speed duel. On the outside, Worldwide Blame, and trailing is Medela Fever. Up front now with the lead, it is Ain't Tellin', cruising along nicely out wide in second place. Worldwide Blame. Third place belongs to Mita Jakes, and trailing is Medela Fever. Into the straightaway they go, and with the lead, Ain't Tellin' and Laris Ellen taking no prisoners out wide. It is Worldwide Blame in second, now being passed by Mita Jakes, and trailing is Medela Fever. With the lead going into the final turn, Ain't Tellin' and Laris Ellen cruising along. Mita Jakes now as regrouped and may pose a challenge. Coming up as well, it's Medela Fever. Around the final turn they come, and down the stretch, and Ain't Tellin' is heading for home. Mita Jakes is chasing out wide now from second place, but this one is going to go to Ain't Tellin', and Laris Ellen picks up the victory. 4-1-2-6. Say their trains, Blanford Stewart on board. Number 2, JB Easy, first down. Ellison Christie owns. William Lee's trains, Ricardo Marino, the jockey. Number 4, Walters Cartel, D.I. Benitez, the rider. Bevan Bucky Stockwell owned. Bucky Stockwell trains. And number 5 is iFarm. Bevan Bucky Stockwell owned. Bucky Stockwell trains. Jose Rocha in the irons. Number 3, He's a Firefox. Carol Brown owns. John Brown trains. Nicholas Patrick rides. And number 7, You Have No Equal. Dwight Lewis rides. Louis Alvarez and Kathy McNiven own. William Leisure trainer. Number 8, This Bud's for You. Dalton Gehrig owns. Bucky Stockwell trains. Trevor Simpson, the rider. There is your field of 7 going to post in 5 minutes, 350 yards. This maiden quarter horse stakes race. And we have 2 horses left to load now for this quarter horse maiden stakes race. Now just waiting on number 8, This Bud's for You, and we're good to go. And this bud for you steps in, and we are loaded and at the post. And they're off. Some banging there between 3 and 4 on the inside. Status symbol up from there. JB easy first down on the outside. You've got iFarm looking good. Inside of that, Walters Cartel as they come down the stretch now. On the far outside, it's going to be what a finish this is. On the far outside, you have no equal. And here are your prices. Number 7, you have no equal. 550 win, 360 plays, 290 show. And second, number 5, iFarm, 620 plays, 470 show. And number 4, Walters Cartel, 360 show. $1 super factor, $48.95. $2 exactor, $37.40, and a $2 try is $131.40. Well, in the finale, we have one scratch. Number 3, just getting even is a scratch. That's the only change for race number 7. And just a reminder, it's Preakness Day, the second leg of the Triple Crown. That'll be on after live racing. You can watch and wager indoors at Bullies. That's the Preakness. Should be a great race. Wide open from what I can see. And live racing action resumes tomorrow. 8 great live races on the card, 1:15 post time. And we have 2 horses left to load now for this quarter horse maiden stakes race. Now just waiting on number 8, this bud's for you, and we're good to go. And this Bud for You steps in, and we are loaded and at the post. And they're off, some banging there between 3 and 4 on the inside. Status symbol up from there. JB Easy first down on the outside. You've got I Farm looking good. Inside of that, Walters Cartel as they come down the stretch now. On the far outside, it's going to be what a finish this is. On the far outside, you have no equal. And leading things off, number 1 is Sweet Wilco Antonio Larios on board, Rocky Mountain Turf Club Stables own. Allison Clapton trains. Number 2, Victory in Rouge, Larry and Ruth Snyder own. Larry Snyder trains. D.I. Benitez up. Number 3 is a scratch, and number 4 is Star Princess, written by Laris Ellen. Daryl Christensen, Danny Oberholzer own. Danny Oberholzer trains. Number 5 is Stole My Art, Bill Schmidt, Wayne Backey own. Bill Schmidt trains. Trevor Simpson rides. Number 6, Royal Treasure, Ellison Clapton owns and trains, Blanford Stewart in the irons, and rounding things out, Dwight Lewis is on number 7, Majestic Lass. Pete and Ernie Dubois own. Pete Dubois, your trainer. And they're off. On the inside, Sweet Wilco out well. Right up alongside of that, you've got Stole My Art. Far outside for Royal Treasure and Majestic Lass. Back on the inside, it is a Star Princess and Victory in Rouge. Up front with the lead, it's going to be Stole My Art and Trevor Simpson cruising along on the inside second. Sweet Wilco third on the outside. Royal Treasure, there's your front three. Fourth on the inside is Star Princess. Back from there, a Victory in Rouge along with Majestic Lass. Up front now, Stole My Art and Trevor Simpson taking no prisoners as they head into the straightaway. 3 lengths back from there to Sweet Wilco. Another 3 lengths back to Star Princess. On the outside of that, Royal Treasure. Then it is Victory in Rouge and still trailing Majestic Lass. Up front into the final turn, it is Stole My Art. Continues to cruise along, but Sweet Wilco and Larios are starting to come to call. 2-horse race right now around the final turn and down the stretch, and Stole My Art is heading for home. Sweet Wilco chasing from second. Sweet Wilco now starting to close up some ground. Stole My Art hangs on though. Stole My Art will pick up the victory. 5, 1, 2, 4, your top 4. And we'll say congratulations to the winning connections in race 7, number 5, Stole My Art, ridden to victory by Trevor Simpson, Bill Schmidt, and Wayne Bacchio. Bill Schmidt, your trainer. And again, want to say a big congratulations from Rocky Mountain Turf Club to Maureen Perlich and her Stagette group that are out here today. Maureen, hope you guys are having a great day out here. June 29th is the big day, and the groom is Greg Casco. Congratulations, Maureen and Greg. Your price, number 5, Stole My Art, $21.90 to win. 480 plays 360 show. And second, number 1, Sweet Wilco, 380 plays 260 show. And number 2, Victory Rouge, 610 to show. Nobody had the super factor. 5-1 all pays 104.85. 5-1 all 104.85. $2 actor is 74.50, and a $2 trial 184.60. Once again, live racing action resumes tomorrow, post time 1:15. 8 great live races on the card. Good luck at the Pimlico. You can watch and wager on that inside at Bully's Leg 2 of the Triple Crown. Have a good night, folks. And they're off. On the inside, Sweet Wilco, well, right up alongside that, you've got Stole My Art, far outside for Royal Treasure and Majestic Lass. Back on the inside, it is a Star Princess and Victory in Rouge. Up front with the lead, it's going to be Stole My Art and Trevor Simpson cruising along on the inside. Second, Sweet Wilco. Third on the outside, Royal Treasure. There's your front three. Fourth on the inside is Star Princess. Back from there, a Victory in Rouge along with Majestic Lass. Up front now, Stole My Art and Trevor Simpson taking no prisoners as they head into the straightaway. 3 lengths back from there to Sweet Wilco. Another 3 lengths back to Star Princess. On the outside of that, Royal Treasure. Then it is Victory in Rouge and still trailing Majestic Lass. Up front into the final turn, it is Stole My Art. Continues to cruise along, but Sweet Wilco and Larios are starting to come to call. 2-horse race right now around the final turn and down the stretch, and Stole My Art is heading for home. Sweet Wilco chasing from second. Sweet Wilco now starting to close up some ground. Stole My Art hangs on though. Stole My Art will pick up the victory. 5-1-2-4, your top 4.